Guys, in this video I will tell you the installation process of Linux. Open your Google Chrome and write download VirtualBox for Windows. VirtualBox is to achieve Linux. Most of the people use Windows. We are installing VirtualBox because in that we can install Ubuntu. As you are seeing the first website of Oracle, click on this. VirtualBox is the utility that creates virtual machine and helps us to install Linux. Keep Ubuntu by staying in Mac or Windows. Here you can download Windows host for VirtualBox. You can see my downloading is started. It took some time. Let it be downloaded. In this duration, hit the like button and subscribe the channel. I'm gonna put some more videos in Linux. So the VirtualBox, we are installing Oracle VirtualBox. What it will do, it is a software that help you to install Linux, Ubuntu or any Linux distro staying in Windows host. Linux is made by Linus Torvalds. When Linux is made, anyone can give contribution. That is why when people make improvement in this by making some changes, various Linux are invented like Ubuntu, Red Hat, that are called Linux distribution of different types. They are Linux, but some changes are there. To download Ubuntu, write download Ubuntu in Google Chrome search bar. You are seeing the first link. I click on this. Now you can see here is the option to download Ubuntu 22 and 23. I don't download 23 because it is not LTS. LTS means long-term support. Here it is started downloading. It is a 4.7 GB big file, so we have to wait. As you can see, my VirtualBox and Ubuntu both are downloaded. Firstly, we have to install VirtualBox on Windows. Then how to keep Ubuntu in VirtualBox, that we will understand, and I'm gonna show you practical. At first, I open the VirtualBox setup. You can just go through the default option. At one point it gives the warning. Simply you have to do accept the warning and go ahead. For some time your internet goes, but you have to do install. In this time period it asks for permission. You have to simply provide it. Now you can see my VirtualBox is installed. Let me open it from my desktop icon. You are seeing some option here how I make a virtual machine. Similarly, you have to make it. Click on the machine and then click on the new. Then you will find the option to make new machine. Simply you have to provide machine name. In type we have to give Linux, and in version we have to give Ubuntu 64. If you are using a old computer, then you have to do Ubuntu 32, and I simply created my machine. And now it is asking how much memory size and processor I wanna give. Simply give 1.5 GB if you are using a slow computer, but if you are using a fast computer, give 3.5 GB. It will make your computer smooth to use. If you are using a slow computer, allocate 10 GB hard disk, but if you are using fast computer, allocate 200 GB of hard disk. I will recommend. And now just go through the default option. You don't have to tick any special thing. Now you can see my virtual machine is created. Now I start the machine. When I open the machine, I have to keep Ubuntu in it. My Ubuntu is downloaded and ready. I click in this choose icon and I will show it in disk where my Ubuntu is downloaded. I selected it and just go through the default option. It will take time. I have fast forwarded the video to provide you better experience. Select the first option, try and install Ubuntu, and kindly wait here. Here you can see two options, try Ubuntu, install Ubuntu. Don't try Ubuntu in virtual machine, just directly install it. Click on the install and just go through the default option. As I am ticking, similarly you have to go through it and you have to wait for a while. Now you can see this type of windows. So here some people get confused because here you can see this message, erase disk and install Ubuntu, but you don't have to worry about it. It's not going to erase anything from your host machine because you are installing virtually. From here, you can choose the region where you are located. By default, Ubuntu has recognized my approximate location. Just click on continue, fill it and continue. Now the installation of Ubuntu is start and you just need to wait for some time. Click on restart now. Now I can see my Ubuntu operating system is restarting. As you can see, my Ubuntu operating system is successfully installed. I am going to click on it and provide the password. Now just go through the default option by clicking on skip and next. You can observe that this Windows does not resize according to size of my Windows desktop. So to fix this problem, we need to install VirtualBox Guest Edition on our Ubuntu operating system. Search the terminal, then open the terminal here. I am going to provide two commands here. First one is sudo apt update. I will provide this command in description and then press enter. Now press your password and click on enter. It's going to install all update and once that done, provide second command. Press enter. Press enter. Here, once the second command is finished, you install the guest edition. Now click on this CD icon. Here I can see few files here. If it doesn't run automatically, then what I can do here, I can right click here, click on open in terminal, which is going to open mounted VirtualBox guest edition folder. Type ls and then enter. I am going to run this file autorun.sh. I am going to run this file autorun.sh. First of all you need to provide your password and then press enter. Now it's going to start the installation of VirtualBox Guest Edition on your Ubuntu operating system. And once that's done, and I am just going to press enter here. And once that's done, you need to restart your Ubuntu virtual machine in order to finish the installation of VirtualBox Guest Edition. So I am going to restart my Ubuntu operating system. Again, I am going to log in with my password. Now you can see my Ubuntu desktop is resized according to the size of my host machine.